Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Zola and today we'll be doing a full body Pilates workout. You don't need any equipment, but I will say that I have a pillow right here because we will be kneeling at some point and I have terrible knees. So if you want to use a pillow too, feel free. Otherwise, you don't need anything. Let's get started. Legs and feet are together. We'll stay standing. Arms reach high to the ceiling. Put the shoulders down the back. The front ribs pull to the back ribs, belly to the spine. Let's start with the right leg lifting off of the mat. Keep a 90-degree bend in your knee, and we're just going to balance here for a little bit, staying strong in the abdominals, staying strong in the standing leg, and just place that foot down. Other side. Lift that left leg up, standing strong in that right leg. Pull the belly in. I have to remind myself to do that too. And place that foot down, knees and feet together. Other side again. Standing nice and tall. Do not lift the hip as you lift that leg off of the floor. Very tempting, but don't do it. And place that foot down. Other side. Good. Feel the wiggles. If you have them, that's okay. Finding that balance, put that foot down. Let's continue. Lift that right leg off of the mat. This time we straighten the leg as much as you can. Feel the front of the leg working here. Good, bend that knee. Put that foot down, other side. Lift that knee and stretch the leg, heel presses forward. Good, bend that knee and place the foot down one more time each side. We're trying to keep the thigh bone where it is in space. So my thigh bone lands right here. I try to not move it as I straighten that leg. Good, keep it there as you bend the leg and place it down one more time. Other side, lift that leg and stretch that knee. Find your balance. Good, bend that knee. Place the foot down. Let's cross our arms one over top of the other, sort of like a genie. Press the top arm into the bottom arm into the top. Keep the feet parallel and together. Lift the heels off of the mat and press them down. Good, rise up and lower down. Good, shoulders down the back. Feel the crown of the head lifting up towards the ceiling and down. Keep going, up and down. Lift, control the lowering of those heels. Still squeezing those legs tightly together. Let's do one more, up and down. Turn the toes out so the heels are together, toes apart. And as you lift the heels, keep the heels pressing together. Don't let them separate. Lift and lower. Good, and lift and lower. Let's do 5 more of these for 5. Press down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels. Good. Let's come down to the floor. So face the length of your mat and let's come down onto our elbows, sort of like we're watching television. The legs and feet are together. The belly button pulls to the spine and I'm going to round the low back by curling the tailbone under. It's almost like my low back's trying to touch the mat, but it's not going to touch. Now this is called the elbow slip. The goal is to not move the body. I'm going to reach the arms forward, body stays right where it is, feet stay heavy on the mat, and then bring the elbows right back down. So reach the arms forward, hold 3, 2, 1, and put the arms back. You see why it's called the elbow slip. And arms back. Let's do that again. Let's keep the tailbone curled under. Find the engagement of your glutes while you do this. That helps a lot. Elbows back. 2 more times. Shoulders down the back. Reach the arms forward. 3, 2, 1. And place the elbows back. We do that one more time. Reach the arms forward. Hold 3, 2, 1. And elbows down. Good. Let's come all the way up to seated. Keep the legs and feet together. If you need to walk your feet forward a little bit, feel free. Grab behind the legs very lightly for half roll back. So curl the tailbone under and start to round back until the arms are straight or to your point of control. And then to come up, I'm diving the forehead forward towards the knees, trying to keep pulling my belly button to the spine. Sit up tall at the top. Again, curl the tailbone under. So we start with the movement of the pelvis, still squeezing the inner thighs, reaching the low back towards the floor like it's gonna touch, but it's not gonna touch. And then forehead to knees, round it up. Sit up tall at the top. Again, curl the tailbone under. Try to keep your feet heavy on the mat. And bring it up, light touch on the thighs. Good, one more time like this. And roll it up. Good, let's add a little bit more. So curl the tailbone under. Find your point of control where you can reach the arms forward. If not, keep the hands on the thighs. Otherwise, we march one leg up and down. Again, we're not moving the upper body here. We're keeping the tailbone curled under, keeping the shoulders down. We march. Good. And march. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the thighs, round forward, forehead to knees, sit up tall at the top. We do that one more time. Curl the tailbone under. I'm still squeezing those inner thighs together. If you can, reach your arms forward and start to march up and down. Lift. Again, if you want to modify, you can continue to hold the backs of your thighs. You can also come up a little higher if you need. Up and down. 4 more. 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Grab the thighs, round yourself back up. Sit up tall at the top. Let's come all the way down to the floor for the 100, keeping our legs in tabletop today. So that 90-degree bend, inner thighs hugging, feet together. Let's reach the arms up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift. Start pumping the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. We're trying to get the weight of the head over the center of the body, pumping the arms up and down like you're splashing water. Strong, straight arms. Inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs all the way up with air. And exhaling through the mouth. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hug your knees to your chest. If you want to stretch the neck, you can look from side to side. I love doing that. And let's do the roll up. So straighten the legs long on the mat. I'm going to scooch back a little bit. So the legs and feet are together, the feet are flexed, and the arms reach up to the sky. From here, lift your chin up towards your chest and start to peel your spine off of the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. Reaching the arms forward, but pulling the ribs and waist back, so we're never collapsing over the legs. Now start to round back. Don't go all the way down yet. So we go down about 6 inches, and then guess what? We come up for 2 inches. And then go down, and then come up 2 inches. And take it down, and up 2 inches. Each time you go down, you go a little bit closer to the mat, and up 2 inches. One more time, down, up 2 inches, and all the way back down. Reach those arms up to the ceiling. And again, chin to chest, roll all the way up. It's so hard to talk and do the roll up at the same time. Press your heels down into the mat. You want to feel the back sides of your legs working too. Now roll down. Pause here, roll 2 inches up. Roll 6 inches down and 2 inches up. And again, 6 inches down, 2 inches up. One more time, 6 inches down, 2 inches up, and all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Yes, you can. Chin to your chest, roll it up. Inner thighs are squeezing, feet are together. Round forward, and then roll 6 inches back and 2 inches up. 6 inches back. Squeeze those legs together, 2 inches up. 6 inches back, 2 inches up. One more time, 6 inches back, 2 inches up, and all the way down. Oh my gosh, that's a killer. Let's roll ourselves all the way up. Reach forward. And just for fun, let's take a stretch. So now you can collapse over those legs, pull those toes back. Whew. Let's do rolling like a ball. So scoot yourself forward. Sometimes when I do the roll up, my pants kind of roll down. So let me pull those up for a second. Scooch to the front of your mat, grab your ankles. So I'll show you the position I'm in. Heels together, toes apart. I'm grabbing the ankles. The knees are shoulder distance apart, and I'm gonna put my head between my knees, sort of like this. I'm gonna curl the tailbone under and then hover the feet off of the mat. That's the position you're in. I'm gonna face my length of the mat now. So, without rocking your head back, take an inhale to roll back just to the tips of the shoulder blades. Exhale, roll right back up. Again, inhale back, exhale up. Try to balance at the top, right? Inhale back, exhale up without putting those feet on the mat. That's the goal. Again, inhale back, exhale up. If this position isn't accessible to you, grab behind the legs. Inhale back, exhale up. One more time, inhale back, curl the pelvis under, exhale up, balance at the top, hold here. Take both hands on one shin. So one arm is between the legs, you straighten that opposite leg, right? From here, I'm pointing both of my toes, both of my feet, and I'm rolling down just to the tips of the shoulder blade, keeping that extended leg where it is. I'm using my shin as leverage. Roll yourself right back up. Switch sides. Roll back to the tips of the shoulder blades, find that control, and back up. One more time each side. Curl the tailbone under. Find the articulation of the spine by using your abdominals. Roll it back up one more time. Round it back. And up. Switch. This time we stay down once we roll down and we go right into single leg stretch. So switch legs. Keep the chest lifted and switch. And switch. And really reach that opposite leg away. Lengthen the top of the thigh, lengthen the front of the hip. Switch and switch. One more time each side and switch. Bring your knees to your chest. Let's rest the head because that was a lot. You can look side to side and stretch your neck if you need. Double leg stretch. So lift the chin to the chest, back of the head off of the mat. Inhale, stretch the arms and legs in opposition. Exhale, swim them around, pull the knees in. Inhale, stretch, but don't drop the head back as you stretch the arms back. Circle the arms, pull the knees in. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale, rest the head. Single straight leg stretch. Keep the knees pulled into the chest as you lift the chest. One leg up, one leg out. Let's do a double pull. Pull, pull, switch. So only the top leg pulses, the bottom leg stays steady. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Keep going. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs up to the sky, heels together, toes apart. Keep the chest lifted as you lower the legs as far as you can control. And lift. That will be different for everybody. We want to keep the pelvis as steady as possible, so don't arch the back as your legs go down. One more time, down with the legs. Bring the legs up right away, crisscross, so elbow to opposite knee. 10, switch, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees and rest your head. Your abs should be on fire. Mine are. So from here, let's rock ourselves up to seated. And let's scooch back a little bit. Bring the soles of your feet together in a butterfly position. Now try to bring your heels as close to your crotch as you possibly can and sit up as tall as you can, like you're sitting up against a wall. So see how I kind of poked my ribs out when I tried to sit up tall? Don't do that. Pull your front ribs towards your back ribs, lengthen the spine. And from here, press the knees down as far as you can and don't do anything but just reach the arms forward, sort of like that elbow slip we did earlier, and then grab those legs. Push the knees down. As you reach the arms forward, don't let the knees pop up. So reach the arms forward and bring them back down. Press those knees down, reach the arms forward, tall spine. Good, press those knees down. Don't let the knees pop up as you reach the arms forward. Keep the arms reaching as you stretch your legs. Your legs are about the distance of your mat. Spine stretch forward, sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, curl chin to chest, round down. Keep the arms parallel to the floor. Press the heels down into the mat and then roll yourself back up. And exhale, round down. Like you're trying to touch the top of your head down on the mat between your knees. And roll it up. Good, spine stretch side, so twist towards the right and then round forward. Make sure your hips didn't twist with your ribs. Good, twist the other way. Don't move your hips. Round forward. I'm still pulling the ribs and my waist back, so I'm not collapsing over the legs. I still have a nice rounded spine with my abdominals engaged. One more time, each side, twist and round forward. Roll it up. One more time, twist and round forward. And roll it up. Center your body and you can relax the arms. Good, let's flip over. For some back extension, I always try to do some back extension after we do a lot of abs. So let's place the hands behind the head. Let's try to keep the feet and the legs together. And we're just gonna lift straight up and bring it down. Up. Let's do 5 more. Lift for 5, squeeze the inner thighs. Lift 4, 3, and down. 2. Hold it at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the chest. Push back to a child's pose. Knees as wide as you'd like. Arms stretch forward. And take a breath. Good, roll yourselves up. Good, and flip back onto your back. So let's reach the legs up to the sky. If you find this position to be hard for you, you can keep a bend in your knees. That's totally okay. I'm doing heels together, toes apart, so a slight external rotation, arms long by your sides. Just for some hip raises, lifting the hips straight up to the ceiling. We go up and down, working the lower belly. So lift straight up and straight down. I'm trying to avoid swinging the legs back and forth. It's easier said than done. And also trying to control the lowering of the hips. Also easier said than done. Shoulders down the back, pressing those arms into the mat. Keep lifting up and down. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going right into a corkscrew, keeping those heels glued together. Start to tilt the legs over to the right and then circle them down, around, and up. My corkscrews are going to be very small because I'm still trying to gain some abdominal strength after I had a baby 5 months ago, so I'm not where I'd like to be, but I'm working towards it. We all have something to work towards, right? Good. We're alternating the direction of the circle every time. So over, down, around, and up. 1 more time. Over, down, around, and up. Good. Rock yourself up to seated. Let's do a little leg pull. So the hands are behind you. Make sure your fingertips are facing the body and they're not facing away from you. So we want to be in a safe position. Legs and feet together. Now let's just do a prep for leg pull first. So what we're gonna do is push into the hands, push into the heels, and curl the tailbone. So move the pelvis first, curl the tailbone under, and start to lift the hips up. Shoulders stay down the back. Feel the back side of the body working, and then bring the hips back down. Not an easy exercise for me, that's why it's good. Bring it up. And bring it down. Let's do that prep one more time. Curl the tailbone under and lift the hips up. Find the back side of the leg to lift those hips and roll it down. So let's add the leg pull to that. So roll the hips up again. Stay lifted at the top and try to lift the right leg and lower without changing your hips. That's the hard part. Switch sides. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more time. Up and down. And roll the hips down. Let's do that one more time. Lift the hips up. Woo! And lift one side. Lift the other. Don't drop the hips. Again. Last time. And roll it down. Woo! That is tough. You can shake your wrists out if you need. I need to shake my feet out because they're all cramping up on me. Oh my goodness. And from here, let's go into kneeling side kick. So I'm going to use that pillow right now. Because I'm using a pillow and it's lifting my body off of the floor a little bit, I'm also going to roll up my mat for my hand. So the pillow is for my knee, rolled up mat for my hand. And with this position, you just want to make sure once you're up, your hip and your knee are in the same line, and your shoulder and your wrist are in the same line. So I don't have a mirror, so hopefully I'm in the right position now. So find your kneeling side kick position. I'm gonna fix my pants here. Let's place the top hand behind the head and make sure the leg that's straight, that knee is pointing forward and not up to the ceiling. So from here, find the back of the body by pushing the hips forward, and then lift that leg straight up and down. It doesn't have to be high. Mine will not be high. Up and down. Let's do 3 more of those. Straight up and down. Keep pushing that hip forward. Up and down. Lift and lower. Hold the lift. Forward and back. So sweep the top leg forward. Don't push the booty out. And then extend the leg behind you. Good. Forward and back. One more set of those. Forward and back. Bring it center, keep it lifted. Tiny circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Whew. That series does not have to be long to hurt a lot. I'm gonna put my pillow away. You can switch sides. So again, knee and hip in the same line. Same with the shoulder and the wrist. Top leg, the knee points forward. Let's lift straight up and down. Push the hips forward so our booties aren't sticking out. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift the leg forward and back. Just 3 times. Forward and extend back. Forward. Upper body is as steady as possible. And back. One more time. Forward and back. Bring it center for your circle. Small. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's plenty. Bring it down. Switch sides again, but stay down on your hips. We're Little Mermaid. Whew. So stack your legs one on top of the other. Keep a bend in your knees, not a 90-degree bend, just like a slight bend in your knees. Top hand is over top of your thighs. And let's reach the arms up as we lift the hips off of the mat and then bring it right back down. Feeling like a mermaid, a beautiful mermaid. Up, top hip forward and down. One more time, up. And bring it down. Now bend the top knees in a little bit more. Let's do a counter stretch because it's yummy. Reach up and over. What feels even better is if you grab behind the head, turn your head down towards the floor, and then curl up in a little ball. It's such a yummy stretch. And switch sides. Good. Flex those feet, stack those legs. And from here, lift those hips up. And bring it down. I think my arm is a little too far away from my body. Again, lift up. Find that balance. A lot of balancing in this workout today. And bring it down. One more time, lift up. And bring it down. Let's counter stretch, bending those knees in and reaching up and over. So yummy. Grab behind the head and look down. So nice. Whew, good. We're not finished yet, but we're almost finished. Come up to standing. Let's do a little inchworm, but because we only have our mats, we're gonna stay in this area. We're gonna go forward and back and forward and back. So let's have the legs together. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Front ribs to back ribs, right? Tailbone points to the floor. Roll down. That feels nice. I love a good roll down. Find your hands to the mat. If you need to bend your knees, feel free. Start to walk out to a plank. Good. From here, keep the hands where they are and just walk the feet to the hands, pretty much keeping the legs together. Hence the name inchworm. The feet only move a little bit at a time. Now find that round of the spine once your feet are towards your hands as far as they can come, and start to walk the feet back, inch by inch, as the hips drop towards your plank. Good. Walk the hands back to the feet. Back, back, back. If you need to bend the knees, feel free. We're gonna roll all the way back up, reaching the arms up to the ceiling. And let's do that one more time. So round it down again. Find the hands to the floor. Walk out to your plank. Stay strong in those arms. Feel the abdominals engage as you walk the feet to the hands. Feel the belly pulling up to the spine and the ribs lifting up towards the ceiling. Rounding the spine. Good. Walk the feet back. Finding your plank again. Hips dropping. Good. Last time. Walk the hands back towards your feet. And roll your spine up. Reach the arms up to the ceiling to end. And circle the arms all the way down. That's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Zola, and I would love it if you just subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, comment, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you next time.